First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Detroit Lions. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Come on, hit! Roll!
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. There he goes, left side. He's on his way. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. They said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they have both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll begin by running here with Samuel. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Fields. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and the return stops at the 39-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Pack the 60, pack the 60. Drag him 60. Hey, Crash. 70 Ranger. Ready.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
This early in the game, it's all about making steady progress downfield, hoping to lead to early points. And you can do it with your actual play calls or sometimes something a little more improvised, as we just saw there.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Buffalo 18.
Hooker's going to throw it. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sack back around the 8. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Riley Patterson now on for the field goal. This from 25 yards out. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've got to pick up the mantle a little bit. You mentioned the team's down 10. They've helped contribute to that. How are they going to get their team back into this ball game? Run the offense that you think is going to be effective and execute it at a high level.
Now a throw here to his running back. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 7 yards there and a first down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
Now motion left with Mooney. On 1st and 10, it's Samuel. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. This defense for the Bears, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. First down.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Trying the left side with Gibbs. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
So an early advantage now and a good one. 17-0 our score as they kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Samuel. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up. But what's going to be the final play of this first quarter? 17-0 our score after 1. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Back deep, Khalif Raymond. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come in losers of 2 straight. And remember, they've got the open date on their calendar next weekend. But you think it's vitally important, Charles, that they focus on the task at hand here?
Absolutely, because these players, they know what's coming up. And the difference between taking time off following a win versus doing so on a 3-game losing streak, that's absolutely huge, because they may come back if they lose this game to a facility, and there may be new faces in there and some teammates lost.
2nd down, and they go back to Gibbs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 107 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Hooker's throw going into the hands of Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, Second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. So, Charles, you look at this offense, what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0. Then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. This will be caught downfield by Moore. Touchdown, Chicago! DJ Moore, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bears get a bit closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead to 17-7. After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
Hooker now off play action. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and get the football right back, because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Hooker from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 4. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he will find his man, Samuel. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
Open man right side is St. Brown. Touchdown, Bears! Equanimous St. Brown. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. After the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Here we go. Chip slant. 11.
Now a first down throw, Fields. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And it's second down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Fields now to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. And he'll be out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards.
And that's a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Looked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you want to give him a little extra for the effort. But instead, he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a first and goal.
Here's Fields on the sneak. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Well, I think the effort was there, but sometimes the defense is just a little bit better. No gain on the quarterback sneak. No place to go.
Out of the gun, it's going to be Samuel with a run. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
And now third and goal coming up. The loss on second down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Able to hold them to just 2 yards, and now it's fourth and goal. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And his kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll have a little bit of time to work with. 35 seconds until the break. Steps away to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Hold on. Check. Yes, sir.
Play action. It's Goff. He's airing it out for Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. I think a free play now for Goff. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here we go. DC.
Now Goff on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. Goff now looks to throw. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
It sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
On first down, Fields flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And in the second half of the tie game, every decision gets magnified. And here, if he forces this ball, it could be intercepted. So that's the prudent play to just airmail it out of bounds.
Back to the air, Fields on second down. And this will be incomplete.
This back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now motion left with Mooney. To throw is Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
Well, that was a pretty good time for his first catch of the ball game, and it turned into a huge play as well. He's certainly not been a central part of this passing game so far in this one, but he made his presence felt there. A big pickup on third down.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. A handoff for Samuel. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. And now they're in the hurry up. In motion goes the tight end. On second down, here's Fields. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Bears are going to have a first and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on second and goal. Here's a give to Samuel. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Now Fields. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And this one is right through. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
Following the made field goal, out instead is the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick this away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back. I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
So a failure to connect on second down. That leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Gone. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line.
That punt was near perfection as it checked up inside the 5-yard line. You never know where these things are going to go, do you?
No, what was it? You got a John Heisman quote about that,
yeah,
right?
He said the football is roughly a prolate spheroid, which means it's going to bounce funny, and you never know where it's going to end up.
Fields going to change things up here. Now motion left with Mooney. Fields on first down. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. He's up to the 20. Now he's free up the left sideline. Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Equanimeous St. Brown. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Pushing his way through, and he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football. And now off to the races, down the right side. And they can't bring him down. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 163 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A first down run not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support. And I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So the completion good for 7 there. And it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Off play action. Here's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Gibbs not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now it's Goff. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 6 yards away. And the Lions are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but and got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown. A great effort there. 78 yards. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And out across midfield down to the 45. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Value 3, value 3. What's that?
Gibbs straight ahead. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. It's Gervon Dexter who got in to drop him.
Yeah, some real defensive resistance there, saying not so fast to a good drive. They had marched to the end zone the last time out.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go, Scott.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Goff now to throw. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick, and they take possession. Away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Don't jump. Ready? Easy. Sit high.
Here's Samuel. Down to about the 45. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Hey, 551.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down. He'll fire deep, looking for more. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a third time. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Fields pass. Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Now Hooker. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
Well, they got a takeaway on the last drive with an interception. How about this sack as a terrific follow-up? And that keeps pressure on this offense, and it could force them into more rush decisions or another turnover.
Throwing. Hooker. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Eddie Jackson picks it. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
Here we go, son.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 45. Fields. And his throw is incomplete.
They are certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Hey,
After the
look,
incomplete
look,
pass, here now is second and 10.
March right. Go.
From the gun, here's Fields. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And he's got this down to the 35. 19 yards that time for number 19.
And the Bears first
Hey,
down.
Ken.
Now Samuel. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28.
Chill, Swift.
Brought down at the 28-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Second down and 3.
11. Out.
Another carry for the wide receiver, Samuel. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Hurry up.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Hey,
First down, Chicago.
EQ. Extend. Hey, Ken. Right.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And quickly they get to the line.
First down, Bears.
Hey, 10.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Eluding the pressure right. He's got it. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Fields changing the play. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. This is Samuel, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Curtis Samuel with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Bears add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point attempt to follow here. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Bears 48, Lions 24.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
On the return, the Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine, partner, on offense or on defense for this